Well, hello and welcome to Knife Delights. I've taken a little bit of a break from the hospital. I came home today. I got to catch up on some bills and take care of a little bit of that kind of stuff. You know, that stuff doesn't end even though your wife is in the hospital. But Mrs. KD is still in the hospital. But I wanted to give a little bit of an update with her condition and take this chance to just say thank you so much to everybody who's reached out and for all the prayers and concern. And it's really meant a lot to me, and it means a lot to her. And I just can't thank this community enough. The friendships that have been forged and all the support that everybody's given me. Again, there's just no way to express enough how thankful I am for everybody. I did have some knives that have arrived in the mail since I've been gone, and I've cut open the packages, but I haven't looked at them yet, so I just thought we'd kind of go through this here real quick and look at some knives while I give a little bit of an update. So look in this package here. I don't even remember I think some of these are like from Whatnot auctions, so I'm not even sure what all I got here, but oh yeah, we got this real nice little, this is a Saber Japan, nice little small Stockman. Looks very nice there. Looks like we got us a camp knife here. Oh yeah. And it's a Saber also. And it's in a very dirty condition, and this is exactly, this is how I like to get them. This will be a fun cleanup project right here. And what else? Oh, got me an old timer here. What do we got? Trade USA, what is that? 194 OT. It's a liner lock. Single blade. That blade's in good condition. Got a little damage to the covers there, but that's okay. Still a fine knife. Again, I like buying them in this condition because I really love to clean them up and get them back into working order. So Mrs. KD, this is her second day now. She's been out of ICU. She spent about, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, about 4 days, roughly 4 days in ICU. She's been moved to a regular room now. They did some other testing, and checking out her heart and such, and that all came out very well. Oh, what do we got here? We don't know. We just don't know how well she's going to recover, but there's been a lot of very, very encouraging signs that she's on the path to recovery. So, prayer works, folks. Prayer works. It's still too early to know how completely she'll recover, but there's been some awful good signs, giving me a lot of hope and encouragement. Oh yeah, I remember getting this. I like the old boys' knives or the dime knives, and that's what this one is. It's like a fancy boy's knife. Blade's loose in it, and I remember getting it because it's from Dixon, and I'll get that all cleaned up so you can. I've got another boy's knife from Dixon Cutlery, Dixon Cutlery, and I see these little studs in there. There must have been some sort of a cover or inlay in these. So I got this because I thought maybe I can put a nice fancy inlay in these, make it look nice. So yeah, another boy's knife or dime knife, however you want to call it. And again, this will be another fun project. And then what do we got here? Got this nice mother of pearl, and this is from Miller Brothers USA, and I don't know anything about Miller Brothers, but I'm assuming this is probably another one of those like German import ones. Mother of pearl there. And this, I'm assuming, just off the top of my head, without looking it up, this is probably from the 20s or 30s or so. So another manufacturer that I did not have a knife from. Okay. Good friend Mike over there at Case XX. Well, we've done a little bit of a swap. Although I've not been able to send my knife to him that we swapped for, but he contacted me the other day, or a couple of weeks ago, however long it's been, and he found something at a yard sale. It's not a buck, but he sent an old buck box that he found. And what model is this for? Oh, for the 450 Protege. So here's just an old box. Yeah, that's cool. We'll have to look at that in a little closer detail. But looky here. Looky what he found. See, this old knife ain't very sharp yet, but I better get me a better knife here. We'll get our old toothpick out, our trusty ram horn marbles toothpick out. And look at this little axe. And this might go with a set. I don't know for sure. But this might be one of them old sets. Trying to remember who made this. I don't see a tang stamp on it. Gosh, I just don't remember. Well, there's some research I got to do. He told me who made it, but I don't see it stamped on here yet. But we'll get that figured out. But wasn't that awful nice of him to think of me? Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Very cool. So thank you. And I've got an electrician's knife set aside here somewhere. Somewhere I've got one that I'm going to send back to him. And once I find it, I'll show you that. Okay, move that off the side. Now, in here is not knife related. It's a book. It's a music book. There it is. And you're going to say, what? How to play the fife? A comprehensive guide to playing the fife with 10 songs suitable for beginners. And I am a beginner. So I want to learn to play the fife. And here is my fife. And it's a Civil War era fife. Something that constructed in the manner it would have been constructed back during the Civil War. It's a 6-hole fife. And the reason I got this is because I have a great-great-grandfather that was a fifer. He was in an Iowa infantry regiment, the Iowa 35th Infantry. And he enlisted at age 17 because musicians could enlist young. And he was, I guess, like the regimental fifer. And in his memory, I want to try to learn how to play the fife. Pretty cool, huh? Well, I have to cut this off short. I'm in a hurry. I got to get... I probably shouldn't have stopped and made this video, but I was just itching to get back to some knives here. And but I got business I got to go take care of. I hope you've enjoyed the update. Once again, thanks for the prayers and keep them coming. But we've seen some solid... They're tiny steps, but tiny steps that give a good indication that we have hope that she's going to have a great recovery. So until next time, everybody, have a very delightful day.